So happy Tuesday. You can push play on your playlist. I think all your mats are in this direction. Huh? Kim as well, your mat is in this direction. Awesome. Then it's, oh, little Kurt, hello, good morning. Maybe we should just have tea instead of chat around. Well, we'll need to do a social session now and again. Lovely to have you here. Let's come into a comfortable seat. You can come and sit on something, and then we'll just immediately start our meditation. Sit nice and still, close your eyes. And just notice. Notice what you notice. Observe the sensations in the body. Notice your in and your exhales. And today's theme of the practice, which I'm just going to introduce and then let you sit with that for a couple more breaths, is linked to the 8 limbs of yoga. So the 8 limbs of yoga are kind of a system to a yogic lifestyle. It gives you different elements to focus on. You actually do most of it already when you practice. And one of the first two are niyamas and yamas, which are ethical ways of living and also ways of just, you can kind of compare it to the 10 commandments, but it's very different. And one of them is self-study. Self-study, observing yourself. We do that already when we meditate. We even do that on our mats. That's why the yoga practice is such a practice and a healing practice of deeper layers of ourselves. So in the space of self-study, this week is all about what do you value? Some people value yoga time. Some people value going for a run. Some people value their morning routines, their coffee in the morning with a friend. Certain things just for you have more value. And if some people are really attracted to their work and because and maybe being able to afford certain luxuries, while other people choose for a simpler life and just spend their energy and their time on different things because it has different value for them. And there's no judgment. One person is not better than the other, but I think it is important to make those choices consciously. So while you sit there, I'd like to just think of maybe a list or maybe even 1 or 2, 3 things that you like. Those things are my core values. I really value that into my life. This year has been a year of a lot of non-attachment, things being taken away from us. And when something gets taken away from you, you also realize like, okay, that's fine. You can take that away from me. I can deal with that. But then there are other things where you go, now I'm drawing a line. I will do anything for me to be able to continue cultivating a relationship with people, with animals, with nature, or even, spending your time and effort in a certain way. So let's let those words just linger for another 3 minutes in stillness. Stay with the breath. And place your palms in front of the heart. A gesture of just acknowledging your beautiful, unique light, and also the other yogis that are with us, and actually all the people and animals, their uniqueness, their energy. Maybe set an intention that is linked to our collective themes, or a dedication to someone you love or someone that's in need. A very personal moment. And then you bow your head towards your fingertips to seal that in. Let's cross our legs in the non-dominant way. So you have a preference which is conscious for some and unconscious for others. And then we start creating circles with our body in the, let's do anti-clockwise. Well, then I have to go that way. You do anti-clockwise direction. Now let's our breath determine how we move. So on the inhale, you come to the front. And on the exhale, you come all the way back. You can do this with your eyes closed and just feel. Now start to exaggerate. Really open up to the front and then open up to the back. Make your circles really big. Make your circles really big. Another 3 times. So that was in an anti-clockwise direction. Now bring both arms up towards the sky. Bring your left hand down and your right arm up. Close your eyes. You can even drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. And breathe into that right side of your upper body. By pressing softly into the left hand, you can ground the right sit bone a little bit more. And stretch and find space in the body there. Good. Both arms up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Twist over to your right side. Exhale. You can close your eyes for this little bit of the beginning of the class. We'll stay for 3 more rounds of breath. Really notice the expansion of the rib cage. Get into that space of pranayama. Use these shapes to really connect to the breath. Arms up to the sky. Inhale. Twist over to the other side. Exhale. Both sit bones round. Reach to the crown. The chin can come in a little bit. We call that Jalandhara Bandha. So we have a length in the back of the neck. And then you can soften into the back of the neck. Arms up to the sky. Breathe in. Right hand down. Left arm up. Side stretch. Today's class is going to be more circular than linear. And that's also compared to more feminine, more creative, less thinking, less logical maybe, more into a feeling space. Bring both arms up to the sky. Bring the hands down. And let's now create circles in a clockwise direction. You can keep your eyes closed. Roll all the way to the front of the sit bones. When you come forward, your chin can lift. And then your chin can come in when you roll back. Also nice to check in with your hips and your lower back here. Just your whole spine moving. It's that Kundalini energy, the Ida and the Pidala, that is just one side and the other side. It's like a snake that is coming down from the spine, up, 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 up. Those are the 2 circles, the 2 ways that energy comes up the spine. All right, 2 more rounds of breath there. Bring the arms up to the sky, palms to touch. Draw the hands to heart center, and while you do so, shift and transition into a child's pose. Big toes to touch, knees can come a little bit wider. Yeah, I'm also taking off some clothes there. Already warming up. Just settle into your child's pose. Inhale, come to tabletop, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and we'll continue with those circles. Any direction, because now we'll do clockwise and anti-clockwise, one after the other. So you breathe in, you shift the weight forward towards the hands, breathe out. Make it feel quite fluid. Make it feel quite liquidy. Yeah, very circular. 3 more rounds here. Feel free to close your eyes. Inhale forward, exhale back. Maybe slower, maybe faster than I'm moving. Once you're at the back, pause and change direction. Maybe start to cultivate Ujjayi breath. Slow, deep breaths in and out of the nose. Maybe there's some sensitivity somewhere that you've become aware of now. Really connecting to the body. 2 more rounds. Nice. And then tuck your toes, come to a plank pose. Index fingers parallel. Hands under your shoulders. You can walk a little so you can find the perfect spot. Take a deep breath in. Bend the knees. Downward facing dog. Go straight into our standing postures. Hold downward facing dog for 3 breaths. Remember, it's not, your spine is most importantly, it's that it's straight. If the heels are not touching the floor, don't worry, mine are also not touching the floor. They are energetically pressing down, so that's enough. Take a deep breath in here. And then tippy-toe your feet all the way to the top of the mats. Hold on to your opposite elbows. You can choose to stay still here in the forward fold. It's called ragged dog, or maybe sway a little from right to left. Let your head be heavy. Let the head hang heavy, shoulders heavy. Woo! Sounds and sighs are always welcome. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward and step your left foot to the back of the mat. Toe heel your right foot a little to the side, so you're actually in a runner's lunge. Fingertips, both hands on the inside of the right foot. Hold for another 2 rounds of breath there. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Open up in the hips. Breathe. Smile. All right. Drop the left knee down towards the floor, but keep your back toes tucked. So the back toes stay tucked. Then bring the right arm over and across. You can look over your right shoulder. My tendency is to turn the right toes on a little angle. It just feels nicest, so the right toes are pointing to the top right corner of your mat. Look over the right shoulder, take a deep breath in. Pyramid pose. Lift your left knee and bring the right hand to the right foot. Toes can point up. Yeah, now we move that with breath. So left knee down, look over your right shoulder. Lift the right toes, lift the back knee, and then round and exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, come all the way back. Exhale, lift all the way up, toes are up. 1 more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Come all the way back, drop that left knee. Now maybe you can lift your back foot and your hand comes to your toes. Yeah, just for a couple of rounds of breath. Quite a strong stretch to start off with, specifically if you just rolled out of your bed. So just take it nice and easy. Take another deep breath in here. Slowly let go of the foot. Hands come to the top of the mat. Lift the knee, normal runner's lunge. Look forward, breathe in. Step back to plank pose, exhale. From plank pose back to downward facing dog, full stretch. Now let's ripple the spine forward. So you lift both heels up and away from the floor. Tuck your tailbone and then start to round. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Let's start with a plank pose, which is quite gentle. Take a deep breath in and then all the way down to the belly. Exhale. Point your toes. Inhale, cobra pose. Lift your chest, hardly any weight in the hands. Exhale, fold forward. Tabletop. Take a deep breath in, tuck your toes, downward facing dog, back where we came from. 1 more time. Inhale, lift both heels, ripple the spine, nice and circular. Wave the spine all the way forward into plank pose. Inhale, all the way down to the belly. You can use your knees. Exhale. Inhale, cobra, point your toes, lift your hands, neck in line with spine. Exhale, fold forward. Tabletop, breathe in, tuck your toes, downward facing dog, such a nice flow. Bend your knees and look forward, step or jump the feet to the top of your mats. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward, relax. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. The right foot steps this time to the back of the mat. Low lunge and then toe heel your left foot a little out to the side. Hands are under your shoulders, onto fingertips. I find that the nicest, just to have more core connection. You'll notice that when you put your hands flat to the floor, it's okay. It's just a little bit more, yeah, taking the shape more into your shoulders rather than the core. All right, take one more deep breath in here. And then drop that right knee. Remember to keep the toes tucked. Left toes can turn out. Just feel how that feels for your body. Look over your left shoulder. Reach as if you want to touch someone that is behind you. Take another deep breath in. Looking good. Lift your left toes. Lift your right knee and round chin to chest. With the breath, inhale. Foot out. Knee down. Hand behind you. Exhale, come over. Nice. 2 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yeah, looking good. You've got it. You've got it. Inhale, all the way back. Oh, this is such a nice opening of hips. Exhale, come forward. Breathe in, open, hold. You can stay here or maybe lift the back foot. And just take it easy here. Feel free to close your eyes. Feel into the hips, feel into the spine. Take another deep breath in here. Let go. Hands under your shoulders, tuck back toes, lift the knee. Take a deep breath in. Step back to plank pose. From plank pose, straight to downward facing dog. We're adding on. Inhale, ripple the spine forward, forward, forward. And then you can choose to do plank pose. Emma, I think you should probably today just stay with plank pose. If the back feels all right, you can do a hanging cobra instead. But it is quite strong on the lower back. The best way to protect the back is to keep your legs really strong. So they're not hanging out. You actually have really strong legs. The heels are pressing backwards. Take a breath in and then come all the way back to down dog. So Emma, maybe do a plank pose today rather than a hanging cobra. All right, let's try it again. Take the options that work for you. Inhale, heels left. Ripple the spine. It is such a nice way to just feel every vertebra, lower back, middle back, upper back, plank, or hanging cobra. Breathe in here. And then exhale, ripple the spine all the way back. Yeah, you've got it. We'll add that into our flow. So remember which option works for you. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward, totally relax your neck and shoulders. Rise, high mountain, arms above your head. Take a breath in. Interlace your hands over to your left side with your hands, half moon variation. Yeah, so I'm your mirror image. Open the right side of that body. Inhale, back to center. Tuck the tailbone, keep the core strong. Over to the other side. Yeah, keep a smile on your face. Keep breathing. Looking good, good, good. All the way back to center. Look up, release the hands, cactus the arms. Again, go as far or as deep as works for your body. Inhale, high mountain, all the way up. Exhale, dive forward, fold forward. Relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Left foot steps to the back of the mat. Immediately toe heel the right foot to the side. One more flow here. Inhale, over and behind you. Exhale, tuck toes, right hand to right foot. Runner's lunge, hands under your shoulders, bend the right knee. Malasana squat this time. Bring both feet to the top of the mat. And the hands, palms coming to heart center. Some people prefer to just have the elbows on the thighs. And that's fine. That is fine. With time, that will come. All right, let's stand all the way up. Take a deep breath in. Over to your side. Exhale. Different. Yes. Inhale. Back to center. Over to the other side. Exhale. Back to center. Breathe in. Back to Malasana. Breathe out. One more time like that. Inhale. All the way up. Hands over to the right. Exhale. Strong through the feet. Inhale. You can have a soft bend in the knees. Exhale. Find that space. Breathe in. Back to center. Malasana squat. Sit all the way down. Lift the heart towards the thumbs. Breathe in. Toe heel your feet to touch, fold forward, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Step the right foot to the back of the mat, low lunge to runner's lunge, toe heel the foot. Just once, knee down, look over. I already feel that I've got more space, more fluidity. Exhale, pyramid variation. Runner's lunge, hands under your shoulders, look forward. Malasana squat, both feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, come to a standing position. Hands over to the right, exhale. Come back to center, breathe in. You can make this softer, the knees can be bent. Exhale. Oh, I forgot the other side. That doesn't matter, we'll do it now. Breathe in there. We'll do the other side now. Exhale. Good. Inhale, back to center. All the way down, Malasana squats. Heart lifts to thumbs, breathe in. Toe heel your feet to touch. Relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Down dog, hands to the top of the mat. Feet to the back of the mat. All right, let's flow. We're warmed up now. Inhale, lift your heels. Ripple the spine all the way forward. Plank or hanging cobra. Take a deep breath in. Right knee to your nose. Exhale. Inhale, plank or hanging cobra. Left knee to your nose. Inhale, plank or hanging cobra. Right knee to your nose. Three-legged dog. Lift the right leg all the way up. Then open the hip so you stack the right hip on top of the left. Equal weight in both hands. You can bend the right knee. Create a couple of circles with your right foot. Breathe. Inhale here, right knee to the left arm, cross it underneath, exhale. Square hips, three-legged dog, right and left hip next to each other, knee to your nose, exhale, active toes come all the way forward. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. Right knee, right arm, exhale, very nice. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen, look forward, step or help the foot to the top of the mat. Nice. Crescent lunge. Stand all the way up. Interlace your hands. Now bring your hands over to the right side while the left knee hovers just above the floor. Yes. Come back up. Breathe in. Upper body over to the left. Knee hovers just above the floor. Good. Inhale. Crescent lunge. Look up. Cactus the arms. A soft back bend. Crescent lunge. Breathe in. Slice open. Warrior two, breathe out. Pause a moment, just check the alignment of your toes and sink a little deeper in the legs, soften the arms. Reverse warrior, right arm up to the sky. Extended side angle, right arm on the inside of the right knee, left arm comes over. Now we hold this one for 4 rounds of breath. Really try to twist your upper body. So I'm actually looking under my left armpit towards the sky. Trying to bring the left shoulder blade more behind me. Yes. Reverse triangle, both legs extend, right arm lifts up. Horse, eagle the right arm under the left. So your toes are pointing out. Nice, nice work. All right, take a deep breath in here. A kali means that you stick your tongue out and you make a lot of noise. So you breathe in here, and then like a snake. That was a bit much. Inhale there. That sounds better. Let it be air like a lion. One more time. Breathe in. Yes. Release the arms. Star pose. Inhale. Brasarita. Turn all the way down. Exhale. Bring your feet a little bit closer. And then bring your, oh, this is going to be interesting, I'll do it mirror image. So your left hand is going to come to your right foot, or the leg, nice. Then, your right hand is going to bind behind your back, and it's going to find, maybe you have to walk your feet really close. Just see where you go, just see where you go. So the left hand is on the outside of the right ankle,
and your other arm is behind you. Maybe you can bring the fingers to the inside of the thigh. Now the hips try to stay level. So probably your right hip wants to lift. There's a bit of a skewness in the hips. It's because the hips want to help the movement. Let's try to twist from the belly button up. So I'm pressing my hips towards the left. I'm pressing my hips towards the left and then opening that right shoulder. Nice. Take one more deep breath in. Change sides. So the left hand looks towards the outside of the leg. Instead, the left hand for you would be the right hand. Excuse me, I'm trying to mirror there. So the right hand is looking on the outside of the left ankle, and the left arm is in a half kind of bind. Maybe you hold on to the t-shirt, that's also fine. Breathe in, lengthen, the knees can be softly bent, hips over to the right, open that left shoulder, take one more deep breath in. Quite a big stretch, release, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, back to the top of your mat, low lunge. Lift your left heel. All right, take a deep breath in there. Step both feet to the top of the mat, exhale. Utkatasana, breathe in. Sit down into your little chair. Now chair pose can be hip width apart or the feet can be together. Just notice what feels nice to you. Already nice and spacious in the pelvis and the lower back, sides of the body. Take a deep breath in. Fly your chair, lift your heels and wing your arms behind you. Hold. Hold, hold. Maybe from here you can bring the arms back up towards the sky. Be gentle with the lower back. Hold for 3, 2, take a breath in and fold forward, relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Plank pose to downward facing dog, exhale. 3 rounds of breath in stillness in downward facing dog. Maybe child's pose serves you more. Inhale, lift both heels, ripple the spine, lower back, middle back, upper back, plank or cobra. Take a breath in here. Left knee to your nose, exhale, draw it in. Inhale, plank or cobra pose. Right knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, plank or cobra. Hanging cobra. Left knee to your nose, 3-legged dog. Lift up and open the hip. Left hips back on top of the right. Couple of circles maybe in the left foot. Totally stretching and creating space. I feel where there's some resistance there on the left side. The hip flexor, kind of the kidney area, all feels good. Take a deep breath in. Left knee to the right arm, exhale. Square hips, 3-legged dog, lift your left foot. Active toes, knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lengthen. Knee to your left arm or armpit if you can. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Look forward, step or help the foot to the top of the mat. Crescent lunge, arms can interlace or hands can interlace. Upper body over to the left, hover the knee. Feel it all the way down to the right hip flexor. All the way back up, take a breath in. Hover the knee, upper body over to the right. Crescent lunge, breathe in, look up, back bend and cactus the arms. Fabulous. Arms back up, inhale, warrior 2, slice open and pause for a moment. So the first moment you can just check, is everything in my foundation all right? And that's the feet placement. And then you can feel strength in the legs, lightness in the upper body. Reverse warrior, left arm up towards the sky. Maybe bend your left knee a little more. Extended side angle, left arm on the inside of the leg. Hold your extended side angle. Maybe look under the right armpit up towards the sky. As if you want to twist your heart open to the sun. So rather that the heart is pointing down, try to lift the center of your chest. Twisting. All right, look down, reverse triangle. Take a deep breath in, left arm up. Eagle horse, left arm under your right. Carlies, take a breath in here. Let it out. Maybe with your eyes closed. 3 more times. Breathe in. Inhale here. Wake up that voice. It's also a muscle. One more time. Just open up. Exhale. Rise to a star pose. Take a deep breath in. Fold forward. Dive forward. Exhale. Now we are going to do left hand to the outside again of your right foot. But your other arm, which is your right arm, is going to cross under. I'm going to walk my feet a little closer. And then maybe, so the left hand is to the outside of the ankle. The right hand comes under, almost like a thread the needle. And because you're holding on to the outside of the legs, you can bring some pull, push, pull. Oh, I feel it very strongly. Again, you just want to look under that armpit and see where your body can go. Take a deep breath in. You just simply cross the other arm over. So you can keep the left arm where it is, but rather than looping the right arm under, you loop it over and you do the same thing. But now you look under the right armpit. Hold on tight. Yeah, use a little bit of arm strength to see where you can twist. Gently and kindly. You can always bend the knees to give your lower back a little bit more space. Take another deep breath in there. And then release, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Well done. To the top of the mat, low lunge. Lift the right heel. Step back into plank pose. Breathe in. All the way down to the belly, breathe out. All right, take a moment here. You can place your hands on top of each other and let your head rest. Maybe shake your bum from right to left. Feel into the body. And now just see how you go. Obviously with your back, it doesn't always mean that back bends are not good for you. But back bends do compress the lower back. So just make sure that you're not overdoing it. I am going to give you another option. We are going to come into bow pose, Dhanurasana, which means that you're going to hold on to both feet. So Emma, if you want to try a softer variation, you do half bow pose. So it's one hand to one foot, and you just start to lift it, softly kick. You can even lift the front arm, do that for a couple of breaths, and then change sides. If you feel that you are ready for both feet, you can do that too. So let's stay for 6 breaths. So whoever is doing the one-sided, 3 breaths on the one side, 3 breaths on the other side, or we stay 6 breaths in full Dhanurasana. Let's breathe in together and off we go. So 6 rounds of breath or 3 and 3. That's kind of halfway for me. I don't know for you. Another 3 rounds of breath. Nice. One more deep breath in. Softly bring the hands back down. Head onto the pillow of your hands. Woo. Notice and feel. Maybe some rushing of the blood, maybe some tingling sensations, the heartbeat, the temperature of your skin. One more round. All right, there we go. Take a breath in. If you can, try to find your feet at the same time. Rather than going right and then left, see if you can find both feet at the same time. Yeah, just kick them up. Nice, nice, awesome. You can also bring your hands to the ankles and flex the feet very actively. It's a little deeper variation. Take a deep breath in. Make sure the knees are behind the hips. They are sometimes a little naughty and they want to go out to the side. All right, off we go. Maybe close your eyes. It's not
not so easy to breathe here. So really focus on the breath. Go to the edge with kindness and a smile on your face. One more deep breath in. Oh, soften, hold, and be still. Ooh. Bring your hands next to your rib cage. Tabletop, breathe in. And then softly come to child's pose. Go slow, go slow, go slow, go slow. Give your vertebra a time to just go, okay. Bending the other direction. 3 more rounds of breath here. Back to our flow. Inhale, plank pose, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Feel your down dog, nicely connected. Bring some breath in. Inhale, lift both heels, ripple the spine all the way forward. Exhale, plank or hanging cobra. Breathe in here. Right knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, plank or hanging cobra. Left knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, plank or hanging cobra. Right knee to your nose, 3-legged dog. Lift it all the way up, open the hip. If you want, flip the dog. So I know that when I flip the dog, I first turn my left hand a little out to give my shoulder some space. And then you can flip the dog. Yeah, bring the leg behind you. Reach to the right fingers. Strengthen the legs. Will lift your heart even more. Take another deep breath in here. Look down, hand down. Readjust your hands. 3-legged dog. Right leg lifts. Knee to the left arm. Exhale, falling triangle. Bring the foot underneath and then lift the left arm up towards the sky. Both heels are on the floor. So also the left heel. Yeah, sometimes people keep the left heel on the floor. Reach to the left arm. Nice. Take another deep breath in. Look down, hand down. Lots of transition. 3-legged dog. Right leg lifts. Knee to your nose. Exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Well done. Knee to the right arm. Exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Lengthen the loop. Forward, step or help the foot in between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Interlace your hands, index fingers up. Upper body to the right, hover the knee. Bounce back up, breathe in. Upper body to the left, hover the knee. Crescent lunge, look up. Back bend, cactus the arms, release the hands. Arms up to the sky, lovely. Warrior 2, slice it open. Fabulous. Reverse warrior, take a breath in. Extended side angle to hold. So here you have different options. The arm can be up to the sky, next to the ear. You can do a half bind, a full bind, or maybe even a bird of paradise, if you feel like that. We've got a little bit of time here. So just notice and take an option that works for you. Yes. Nice active toes, Kim. Beautiful. Stay with the breath. Nice form. I love how, even though you're doing half binds and binds, your left shoulder is still above the right shoulder. Fabulous. Reverse triangle, both legs extend. Lift the right arm up to the sky. Horse, eagle your right arm under. 3 cardies. Take a breath in. Exaggerate a little bit. Life is too serious sometimes. Inhale. Also nice to warm up the voice. Exhale to actually make some sound. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Star pose. Take a deep breath in. Prasarita, turn the toes in, fold forward. A moment of self-practice. You can do a headstand, a Srishasana, maybe just hang out here. If you like those lateral stretches, do that again. Just a minute to do whatever works for you. Your feet are up, nice, slowly bring them down, beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, back to low lunge at the top of your mats. Step forward, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, fold forward, relax your neck and shoulders. Chair pose, Utkatasana, breathe in, fly your chair, breathe out, find your balance. If you prefer, if you want to challenge, there's two challenges. Arms next to ears, or interlace your hands behind you and come into a diver's pose. Nose slowly comes down to the floor, wobbly wobbly on the feet, toes are getting stronger, all these beautiful neurological pathways. Keeping your brain active, keeping the connection between your body and your mind for 3, 2, Utkatasana, breathe in, fold forward, breathe out, relax your neck and shoulders. Last flow, one movement, one breath. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Step to plank pose, enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. This is your you time. Your you time to set the day, to connect with the body, with the mind, to just notice what's going on, to already establish that self-study, where you stand. Yeah, just noticing what the most important things are for you, and then you can take the decisions accordingly. Not because of other people, but because you feel that is important to you, to your life. You are the architect of your own life and also therefore your own happiness. Let's go. There we go. Inhale, lift the heels, ripple the spine forward. Exhale, plank or hanging cobra. Hold, breathe in. Left knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, plank or hanging cobra. Nice and graceful, right knee to your nose. Inhale, plank or hanging cobra. Left knee to your nose. 3-legged dog, there we go. Open the hips, stack left hip on top of right. Flip the dog, maybe also turn the right hand heel out. I just share that because it works for me. Maybe it doesn't work for you, but yeah, I'd rather share than not share. All right, nice, a wild thing, or maybe kind of a bridge pose, a wheel variation. Take another deep breath in, reach to the left hand, look down, left hand down. 3-legged dog, left leg behind you, left knee to the right arm, falling triangle. Foot on the floor, both heels on the floor. So the outer edges of the feet, and then just play with the right arm. Notice if it goes up to the sky or maybe over your head. It's a different sensation in the side of the body. Take another deep breath in, look down, hand down. Ooh, all the way back. Lovely. 3-legged dog, knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lengthen, so nice. Knee to the left arm, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, look forward, step or help the foot to the top of the mat. Rise, crescent lunge, interlace hands. Upper body over to the left, hover the right knee just above the floor. Back to center, find your drishti. Arms to the right, hover the knee. Back to center, look up, release the hands. Back, practice the arms. Arms back up, strong legs, upright. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse warrior, left arm up towards the sky. Lovely. Extended side angle to hold. Remember different options.
The right arm can be up to the sky, next to your ear, twist open, half bind, full binds. Bird of paradise, nice Emma, that's it Marley. Stay with the breath, notice the sensations in the body. Fabulous control, Kim. Reverse triangle, both legs extend, left arm up to the sky. Horse, eagle, your left arm under your right, sorry. And then 3 Kalis. Take a breath in there. Make some noise. Yes, 2 more times, inhale. And then sway from right to left, lovely, good. Make it feel yummy. Last one, breathe in. Breathe out. Stop pose, release your arms, grow tall, prostrate, turn your toes in and fold forward. This time we keep moving. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine, top of the mat, low lunge, frame the foot. Step back, plank pose, breathe in, downward facing dog, breathe out. Take another deep breath in here to the knees for my least favorite pose, camel. Camel, camel. Nice way to open the heart, but there's different variations. So, you can have your toes pointing backwards, or you can have the toes tucked. The distance between your hands and your heels is just 10 centimeters shorter. And then your hands can come to your pockets and just feel the space in the body. It is not about achieving a certain shape. It's about shifting energy, and camel definitely shifts energy. So start to kind of lean, well, not lean back, it's more a heart lift. I pretend there's like a little rope attached to my heart, and somebody is pulling onto that rope up towards the sky. We'll do 2 rounds. You can stay and just feel here. If you want, you can bring your hands to the heels. But when the hands are on the heels, they're not leaning into the heels. It's actually you're pressing away. Once you're there, you want to pretend that you want to lift your fingers off your heels. So like, okay, I want to move away from the heels. Yeah, take 1 more deep breath in. Hands back to the pockets. Sit down and just be still. Feel the effects. Notice what you notice. All right, round number 2. Can be the same, can be different. It is your life, it's your practice. One thing is not better than the other. It just feels good. And it's a challenging pose. I can't say this like, oh my word, this feels so good. It's kind of like, I know this is good for me, but it's challenging. Some people are natural backbenders. I do not fall under that category, I think, so far. Just see where the body is happy to go. And it's different every day. Four more rounds of breath. All right, slowly, symmetrically come back out and sit still. If you feel that you're getting cold, I am. Put some clothes on now and then bring your hips next to your heels and bring your legs to the top of the mat. Summer is here, but it's still chilly. Well, spring is here. So you can just come into a forward fold. Let's do today, aim for a straight spine variation. Rather than rounding forward,
One again is not better than the other, but let's try to keep our spine as straight as possible. If you have a belt, you can use the belt to also maintain. So rather, you can specifically see it here in my lower back. So if you round the spine, there's not a lot of space being created here. Once again, it's just stretching into different areas, but I know the tendency is for us to round. So let's try to create this space here in our lower back and in our pelvis. So lifting up, nice. If a toe hook comes natural to you, it's more Ashtanga. You can do a toe hook instead. Close your eyes, 4 more rounds of breath. Deep breaths, and inhale finds length and space. And exhale, you maintain the shape, but there's a sense of softness. And let go of the feet. Scoop the hips to the top of your mat, and then come light all the way onto your back. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Little wiggle from right to left. Feel if the body is happy. Happy body, happy you. It's kind of how it works. All right, this is a big hip stretch. So it's cow face on your back. So hook, almost like eagle, the right leg in front of the left. And then you can just feel the spine flat to the floor. Your hands are going to find the shins, and then you can draw the knees away from the chest while you are resisting softly with the hands. If your hands very naturally, easily find the little pinky side of the feet, then that is also a nice option. Energetically, you're trying to move the knees away from the chest. So the right knee is softly pressing into the left knee. Bring the chin a little in, make sure the back of the neck is long and soft. And then take 4 more rounds of breath here. Quite a strong stretch. Soften your shoulders, your jaw, your neck. Bring both hands to the right knee, wind removal pose. Left sole of the foot can be on the floor with the left knee bent, or you can extend the leg nicely along the floor. Spinal twist, bring the knee over to the left side. You can bring the right arm to the side. Soften into the shape. Feel free to have your eyes closed now. Come back to the center. Cow face on your back, left knee in front of the right. Hands to shins, and then you press the knee softly away. Or hands to the side of the feet. Ooh, this side feels very different. 2 more rounds of breath. Hands to the left shin or around the left knee, just wind removal pose, draw the knee quite close in, stimulating the left side of your digestive system, descending column, and then your spinal twist,
over to your left side. Then slowly bring the knees into center. Give yourself a big hug and then release to Shavasana. I'll be your timekeeper. If you need to go for some reasons, feel free to, but otherwise, let's just at least lie here for 3 minutes. 3 minutes is actually little. It's quite little. We'd rather like 6 to 10 minutes would be a nice time. So if you want to stay longer, if you have time this morning, feel free to just stay longer. But for now, just let it go and relax. It's up to you to stay longer, or maybe come into, in your own way, come to a meditative seat. Otherwise, just start with some deep breaths again. Bring the conscious breathing in from a very passive to a bit more active being. You can keep your eyes closed for now. And start with little subtle movements of your hands and your fingers. A curiosity of wanting to explore who you are in all the facets of your life, in the little things, in the big things, in your habits, in the things you value. So notice the small things, the small movements, the small things you do, because all those small things added up make you you.
make everything kind of important without being too rigid about it. Yeah, and then we slowly meet. You can do your own little routine to do the hug your knees in, stretch out, and then on the sides. And from the side, we come up to that seated position. Place the palms in front of the heart. Notice how you're feeling. Thank you for making your own health a priority, that you value your self-care, because that's where it all starts. Cultivating self-care, wanting to self-study and self-develop, self-love, so we can just be ourselves and know what we stand for when we step out off our mat outside and into the world. So thank you for sharing your beautiful energy this morning, for starting the day together. Keep a smile on your face and stay safe. Namaste.